everyone, in this video I'm going to be going over how to create a directory submission blast using DFB blasts. Alrighty, so the first thing we see up top is in a light blue background, and it's reminding us that directory submissions can only be ran 4 times per URL. So now that we have that in mind, we can move on and start creating our directory submission blast. So the first thing we need to do is name our blast. In this case, I named it GoToMeetingDS, which stands for directory submission. After that, we need to start inputting the data that's going to be used to actually create the directory submission. So my URL is gotomeeting.com. For directory submissions, you only can enter a root URL. So you can't enter gotomeeting.com/webinar. It has to be the root domain. If you type in something different, we're going to append it to the root domain. Okay, so the next thing we need to fill in is titles. I have 2 titles in this case: Buy Webinar Software and Best Webinar Software. Next, we need to fill in a description, which is a 1 to 2 sentence kind of summary of what your website is about. And I wrote, GoToMeeting is how I do webinars for Drip Feed Blasts. Make sure to attend one. Next, we need to fill in keyword/tags. I have 2 here: webinar software and screen sharing. Finally, we need to pick up to 3 categories. And I'm only going to pick 1. I'm going to pick internet. And so what happens is, on each unique directory submission site, if there's a category for internet, everything will be submitted just as I inputted it. If there isn't a category for internet, well, we still want to build a directory submit there. So what we do is we'll pick 2 other categories for you and try those as well. So you don't have to select 3 categories every time. You can select 0, 1, 2, or 3. If you're selecting more than 1, make sure to hold down the control button, like I just did right there, to select up to 3 categories. Alright, so now that we've submitted everything we need to create a directory submission, we can hit the preview and save button and see what we're working with. So this is an example of what's going to show up on a directory submission. So I have my title here, my URL, a category, and then a description. I can click the View New Spin button to see the different variations. So right there you can see my title change from Best Webinar Software to Buy Webinar Software. As you can see right there, my category changed to journals. Once I've confirmed that everything looks okay, I can either create a blast or create and schedule a blast. I like choosing to create and schedule a blast because that's what I want to do most times. Create the blast and then go schedule it. And this makes it that much easier to do it. So I'm going to click Create and Schedule. I'm taken over to the scheduling page, and the information for my blast is already filled in. The campaign is Bob's project, and the blast is GoToMeetingDS. So I can either schedule the blast in the Loop scheduler or the calendar scheduler. Alright, so that about sums it up for creating a directory submission using Drip Feed Blasts. If you guys have any questions, please email us in at dripfeedblast@gmail.com. I appreciate you watching this and have a good day.